go ahead and get started. Welcome, everyone. Let's stand on up. We're going to be needing 2 dumbbells, ideally the same weight. All right, and then set those down on your chair once you stand up. All right, and let's focus a little bit on our diaphragmatic breathing. So hands over the lower abdomen, standing nice and tall, breathing low. As you inhale, focus on that expansion. As you exhale, focus on relaxing the body. All right, then we'll close. Take a nice breath in, slowly out. Very good. Let's warm up the ankles. We're going to shift the weight side to side, lifting the toes. And then lift the heels. All right, then grab onto your chair and circle the foot. Go ahead. Reverse directions. All right, other foot, circle. Reverse directions. All right, very good. Bring one foot forward, one foot back. Make sure both feet are parallel, pointing forward, and we shift forward. Let's reach forward and shift back. All right, switching legs, forward and backward. All right, back and widen your stance. And we're going to shift side to side. As you do so, you can reach across both hands. Back to the middle, very good. And let's do our nice hinge, hands on the hips, hinge forward, back up, keeping your back straight. All right, very good. Lift one arm up, lean to the side. All right, switching arms, lifting, lean to the side. All right, switch again. And again. Very good. Roll the shoulders back. Tuck the elbows in. We're going to open, close, open, close. Okay, and bring the arms out to the side. Have one hand palm down, the other hand palm up. And then we're going to twist the opposite directions. Like you're wringing out a towel. Very good. All right, bring the elbows, the hands in, bending the elbows 90 degrees. Then we're going to gently rotate down, gently back up, down, and up. Right, and rotating back, down. Nice external rotation. And keep the hands here. We're going to close, bring the elbows together, and open, close, open. And let's do one more. Up, overhead, and down. And relax. Roll the shoulders back, shake it out. Very good. Do a couple of quick neck stretches. We're going to look down. Gently back up. Look over the shoulder. To the middle. Look over the other shoulder. Middle. Tilt the head. Middle. And the other side. Middle. Let's do it again. Looking down. Gently back up. Look over the shoulder. Middle. Other side. Middle. Gently tilt the head. Middle and tilt. Middle. Do a light head circle. And reverse. All right, roll the shoulders back, shake out the arms. Nice job. All right, let's do some high knees. Lifting those knees as high as you can. Opposite arm and leg moving. All right, and then we're going to go into our squat. So from here, we're going to squat down and up. Just gentle body weight squats, just to warm up. One more. Very good. All right, and then let's do some step jacks. Open as you step to the side, middle, other side. And relax. Roll the shoulders back. Take a nice breath in. Smelling the roses. Exhale, blow out the candles. And again. Very good job. All right. If you came in a little later, I'm going to get you a couple weights. There you go. Okay, so we're going to be using our weights today. The first exercises we're going to do are power focused exercises. So we're going to be doing, the first one is called a clean. And then the second is called a jerk. Kind of interesting names, I know. So let's focus on the clean first. We're going to get both of our weights. Basically, we're going to be doing a light hinge movement in order to quickly pull the weights up in front of the chest. So it looks like this. So I'm going to show sideways so you can kind of see the hinge pattern. So legs you can keep relatively straight. We're going to hinge so the butt comes back, and then we're going to kind of quickly push those hips forward to help whip these weights up in front like this. And then we can bring it down. All right. So that's the clean. So just, all right. Now the second component is the jerk, which is an overhead press. But you're gonna, a jerk is where you use your power to quickly push the weight up overhead. So you're going to squat and throw those weights up above the head and then control down and down. All right, so clean and jerk is the whole name, the compound exercise here. We have the hinge to help you pull the weights up, and then you have the squat to throw those weights up over the head and then bring it down. If the second part is uncomfortable in the shoulders, just skip it. You don't have to do the jerk movement. So be very mindful of your shoulders. Of course, be mindful of everything. If there's any pain with this movement, don't force it. You can always skip it. We're gonna do a couple sets with this whole thing. So 10 times, 10 repetitions. So clean and jerk. So hinge to pull it up and jerk up. That's 1. Clean and jerk. 2. Clean and jerk. 3. Good job. Keep going. Clean. 4. Using that power, using those hips. 5. Exhale. Exhale. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Set the weights down for a second. Catch your breath. We're going to repeat that again, but relax. How is that? Okay. Always make sure keeping neutral spine as you do those movements. Tighten the core each time as well. We're going to repeat that again. Give ourselves a few more moments here. 3 times. Yeah. The nice thing about it is we're getting kind of the whole body working with this movement. And we're basically getting all patterns, all the movement patterns with this one movement. So we're getting the hinge, of course. And as you clean it, you're also kind of doing a pull, right, to get to the weights up here. And then the jerk, you're doing a squat pattern followed by a press pattern. So it's like all 4 things we're trying to highlight in one workout, in one movement. So here we go, clean and jerk. Get ready, again, starting with that hinge. Again, highlight sideways so you can see. So keeping the back straight, push the butt back a little bit, and then quickly bring it forward to help this movement. So, ready, hinge and clean, squat and jerk. Good. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Catch your breath. Good job. Just checking my heart rate. It's always good. You want to kind of manage, where your heart rate zone is. I thought it would break 100, but the first round got me to 96. The second round, 98. Maybe the third round will bring to 100. Catch your breath for a little bit. This movement is really good actually for heavier weight. Most of you, I think, if you've been doing my class for a while, you're pretty accustomed to hinges and to squats into, presses and pulls. So all of these movements shouldn't feel very foreign to you. So this is actually a good one to practice heavy weight. The heavier weight that you can do, of course, keeping good form, the better. When you use power, you can typically lift that weight a little easier because you're using that speed behind it. All right, final set. Let's go. Grab those weights, clean and jerk. All right. Keeping the back straight, good hinge to clean, good squat to jerk. Here we go, ready. Hinge. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all right, catch your breath. Good job. All right, we're done. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, and that 102. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go through a few of our more standard strength exercises next. Want to work on our split squat. So it's a little more complex than your regular squat. So let's stand behind our chair. And the first exercise, the first set, we're going to do just body weight so you can really get the movement down. Standing behind our chair, I'm going to show actually a couple I'm going to show a couple angles so you can see better. But have the chair in front. We're going to be in a split position. So I just show what it looks like from front. Feet are about hip width apart, both pointing forward. The weight is going to be primarily on that front leg. The back heel is going to be lifted. So shift the weight forward. Say back heel is lifted. The front leg is going to be slightly bent. This is the upward position. We're going to lower ourselves as low as you feel comfortable, like you're taking a knee. So I'm going to demonstrate all the way. If we went all the way to the knee, all right, we'd be in a good knee position, all right, or half kneeling. And we come up. Now you don't have to obviously touch the ground, but that's like the goal is to go as low as you can, as if you were taking a knee. And then as you stand up, make sure that you don't shift back. We actually are trying to keep this knee right over the foot. So we're going to work on that nice stability over that foot. We want to get in the habit of teaching these muscles to keep our knee stabilized over our foot. All right. And that means, it's nice and stationary here. It's not wobbling inward or outward. It's just staying nice and level, nice and stable. Okay. So let's go for it. You may have already done a few rounds on your own. So let's do 8 repetitions. All right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Other leg. Kind of get in the right position. If you have something soft, like a pillow at home or something, you could actually start all the way in that half kneeling position, because that's always the surefire way that you're in the right distance with your feet. Back toes are planted. All right, when we come up, this front leg stays slightly bent. All right, so we come down and up, like you're taking a knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Walk it off for a second. Just Computer here. Go. All right. So if that felt easy, if that was no problem, then you can either add 1 or 2 weights. If you still feel comfortable hanging on to the chair, if that feels a little better to you, then in one hand you could hold a weight, the other hand you could have on the chair. So you can add a little more challenge to this. Some of you, this may be no problem. Maybe you did it before in the past and you're very comfortable with it. In that case, you could do 2 weights. Obviously, 2 weights is more dangerous when it comes to balance. So just, you have no way of grabbing onto your chair if you lose your balance. So only use 2 weights if you're pretty advanced at this and you feel very comfortable going toward the ground and back up. All right. But most of us here, I would recommend use 1 weight. So I would just, most of us grab 1. I'll demonstrate for the second one, just 1. All right. So just 1 weight. Here we go. Down. 1, 2. You should be able to come all the way down. And if you can't, then that definitely means definitely don't use more than 1 weight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Switching hands and legs. Other side of the chair. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Catch your breath. Breathe for a bit. We're going to do 1 more set. Determine how that felt and how well you could do it. If you were not able to go, pretty low, like almost to a full half kneeling position, then either don't use weight or only use 1 weight. If you can do it no problem, you had no pain, it was easy, feel free to use 2. But again, I want to reiterate, only use 2 if it's a very easy movement for you. And if you can stand on 1 leg and keep your balance, no problem. All right, so you should be able to keep good balance before you decide to use 2. All right, so get into position. Go ahead, only use 1 weight. I think most of us probably just use 1. All right, split your stance. Here we go. Hanging on to your chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, set the weights down. Very good. And let's do a nice stretch. Bring your back leg back like this. Get a heel stretch. Getting the calves, muscles. Switching legs. Let's step back to our hinge. Nail back up. Very good. And take a seat. Give your knee a gentle hug. Legs. One leg over the other. Moving forward. Switching legs. Good. Widen the stance, push the knees out, hinge forward. All right, straighten one leg, toes pulled back, and we're gonna do an active hamstring stretch. Lifting that leg up and holding. Slowly down, other leg, lifting, hold. Down, take it out. All right, sit back in the chair. Reach over, scratch your back, push the elbow up. Next, other side, reach over, scratch your back, push the elbow up. Good. Hands behind the head, gently lean back. Good. Elbows and hands together. Open back. Hands out in front. Open back, palms up. Together, down, get a stretch in the wrist. Get out and close. Take a nice breath in. Slowly out. And